Thank you for having me. I'm delighted to be here and talk about an initiative that's bringing me personally a lot of hope and optimism for the future. And I hope that by the end of this short input, it will do the same for you. The pandemic we have been experiencing for the past year has brought unprecedented challenges to our lives as we know them. And this is especially true for your generation. Worldwide, you and your peers have had to pause your education, entry to the labor market, and you've struggled with COVID-19 yourselves or close within your family. Potentially, some of you may have even experienced violence and abuse as a consequence of living in confined and unsafe spaces. These are the concerns that brought together our 6 youth movements, which are comprised of the Scouts, the Girl Guides, the Red Cross and Red Crescent societies, the YMCA, the YWCA, and the International Award, together with the World Health Organization, to think of ways in which we can alleviate, at least to some extent, the negative impact of COVID-19. And here, I would just like to share with you a few examples of the kinds of initiatives that young people like yourselves have been doing around the world in this last year and really truly helping your communities in overcoming the challenges of COVID-19. For example, here you see Scouts in Tunisia helping in packing food parcels for their communities. And apart from that, they have delivered 1.8 million service hours to date, volunteering and helping sanitize public spaces, helping organize queues of citizens in front of public institutions, raising awareness among their peers about the risks of infection of COVID-19. Next, you will see some of our Girl Guides in Nepal reaching out to their community and explaining what is COVID-19 and how to protect yourself from it. They've also been issuing protective equipment for free to elderly members of their communities. And a final example I'd like to share is the true collaboration between the International Award participants and the Red Cross and Red Crescent Society in the Bahamas, where they have had a chance to together put together their efforts and serve hundreds of families in need of food who have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, lost jobs, or simply have not been able to make a living through this past period. Now, as you can imagine, this is just a snapshot of everything that has been happening around the world. And I'm sure that all of you have had a chance as well to help your communities, no matter how small that opportunity has been. The good news from my end is that we, from the Big Six and WHO, would really like to amplify these efforts. Our aim is to offer hope to young people worldwide through 3 key opportunities, and you can participate in them as well. First, if you have a great solution to a problem that your local community is facing as a consequence of the pandemic, you can apply for seed funding to implement it. Our project will be giving you an opportunity to get some initial funding to start off your great idea. Second, if you would like to talk with your peers from all around the globe about your generation's need in a post-pandemic world, we will be hosting a digital Global Youth Summit in April, and you can join us. And third, we will be collecting useful resources for young people to learn and develop personally and professionally, and you will be able to access these free of charge through our platform. This initiative, the Global Youth Mobilization for Generation Disrupted, is designed with young people and for young people, and aims to recognize and celebrate the amazing contributions you as young active citizens have been making daily in your local communities worldwide. We know and recognize your efforts, and we want you to know that you haven't been forgotten in this crazy world that has been happening and everything that has caused disruption all across our communities. For this reason, I invite you to join us and bring your creative ideas to solve the challenges that your local communities are facing. We will be launching a call very soon where you can see more information about the grants that I mentioned, as well as the event and the resources. So please keep an eye on our website, big6.org, where we'll be sharing some more information in the coming weeks and months.